Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Asturias, in which, well, I'm not too much of an enthusiastic mood, at least in these days, because, well, it has happened. I mean, our empire is still together here on this part of Europe, but, oh, and don't forget North Africa, but over there on the crusade for Syria, it's been going on for quite some time, and it's gone very badly for all of us. And we're lacking in good allies, which do not have the soldiers like we used to. That and also tragedy struck. Emperor Osoriu I, the Anointed, lived up to the age of 92, which was a record, I must admit. A legitimate record for me. Because back then on Crusader Kings 2, I once had a ruler that lived up all the way to 90, even though he later died of, you know, a coma, being incapable and whatnot. That was a long time ago. But now in this one, lived up to the age of 92. He could have lived up to 95 or something, or maybe a few more if it wasn't for obesity. And it wasn't just obesity that got him, although it's mainly that. But during that same time, he was captured in action by this man, Sheikh Kamran ibn Mukhtar of Tarbazm. A content gambler man, one of the best commanders of their defense for the Syrian area. Captured me, put me on house arrest. I tried to escape from prison, but it led me to the courtyard, and, well, one would think that I would hold a grudge against them. Even though, again, there's a lot to say about Osoriu, which we never had time. So, when his reign began, it was the reunited kingdom of Asturias in most of Hispania. And then when he turned 16, he was able to be a military man at heart by being gallant. And he was responsible for ending the Reconquista by defeating the last of the Umayyads out of Valencia and the islands west of the Iberian Peninsula, and decided to go further by establishing a foothold in Sardinia and Corsica, and even entering into Italy as part of the Crusade for Romagna, and added more holdings, counties, duchies within Italy, until eventually it would have to be up to his son to finish the job, to deal with Italy. So that way we may have to create the kingdom title of the Kingdom of Italy, another kingdom to the collections of Hispania. And also there were many attempts for crusades against Jerusalem in the past, until finally we were able to achieve it during the latter years, now held by my niece. And Burgundy, held by my nephew, Bermudo. I've been doing well. So, during the time it began, Waldensianism became the dominant faith of Western Europe, but it still holds strong in Central. But very close of getting the Holy Santa Colomb back. And eventually Canterbury, as Waldensianism is popular in England. Bavaria, East Franconia, England. It's where Waldensianism is popular. Or at least the Catholic Kingdom, though not too well. Yeah, the Waldensians are in their offensive again. So yes, We cannot deny that Osoriu I, as we look at him one more time, where, listen, he was a humble, brave, and stubborn man, as he was, especially on the period of aggressive expansion, just to further add up to the prestige and piety to him. He was a tough soldier who was also a logistician. He was a Herculean, quick man, who was a four-time pilgrim, a crusader by recent of the word, a gallant, athletic man, who was also a legendary reveler, and he was a paragon of religious virtue, and devoted to his latter years of holding body to try to get himself healthy as possible. Hence the reason why he lived so long. He was also a wise man, and he loved to hunt. And he was perhaps the greatest fighter that this family's ever had. And the reason he was nicknamed the Anointed because he consecrated the bloodline. That's the reason why I, Osoriu II, son of Osoriu the Anointed, I inherited the intelligence thanks to the Greek mother who has since died of the Black Death. Herculean from my father. And consecrated blood, so religious vassals will respect me a bit more. I'm a pretty good fighter, as I'm a zealous, arbitrary, and wrathful boy, soon to be man, in a few years' time. But I'm also quite charming and getting the education of diplomacy, which this guardian that I helped assign, who has the same traits as I, we just hope it'll be slightly better. And under a bit of a stress lately because, well, a lot's happened. My brother is also my friend, and I know he's disinherited. If only I have the ability to re-inherit you back in, because father did it for me. But you're more in stewardship, and you're not as intelligent as I am. And this is my bully of an Anglo-Saxon origin. He comes from Rome. Yes. A rowdy one. Yes. A 6-year-old is bullying me. Even though I am quick to anger. So don't mess with me. Otherwise, things won't do well for you. And due to the relevance of the current situation, after the last battle over in Syria, they are retreating to Cilicia. Is that the name of the region? Quickly, around there. We're gonna bring our soldiers home. And my patriarch does not endorse me as of yet. Don't worry. Here. Now you endorse me. More levies and a little bit more taxes. Now we have to assemble the council together. I know you got issues with me, but yes, it'll be aborted, so we need to increase the vassal opinion again. Got to stabilize the empire. You shall be the steward, and you will continue to increase the development in Cordoba. As for the marshal, well, the most powerful vassal is he. Skandar. I don't think you would want this. If I get a part of that side text, fine. You shall get it. And the spy master, I don't want a powerful vassal, but I need someone I could trust. My brother, who is a torturer. He knows such things. Trust you in my life. And I want you to disrupt screams, because we got a couple of malcontents here. I'll see to it that I survive childhood, and then I'll get married. "9 years' time. My culture has discovered household soldiers. Now we can increase the maximum number of men in the regiment and the size of it as well. Of course, I'm new dynasty head. We're just gonna bring everybody home, because we need all the troops back home in case of revolts. This is what I feared. Liberty. So we're just gonna go home. We are withdrawing and quitting this crusade. And it's to start making money again. I do not have a physician at this time. Thank God. Hey. All the enemies that we've captured. I have to ransom them now. And yes, that includes that Duchess. Now we can start making money again. And we'll keep our armies unraised in case of revolts, but liberty. Oh, they really wanna. You really wanna do that? Okay. The question is, who hates me the least? Got gifts for you. Feeling a bit generous at this time. And one more. Nope. Okay. Hope they leave that Liberty faction. We can imprison criminals. Bunch of fornicators here. Didn't matter. And give me more money. As I'm out playing under on supervision, I sit here some. It is small, it is weak, but it's there. I look at every bush and every rock in every direction, and there, a tiny kitten is sitting under a thorny bush, all alone. I recall my father had a cat. Yeah, I think he had a cat when he was little. It's my kitty now. Having a pet cat means +1 intrigue in learning. Light falls or snow. Oh. Thinking. Yeah. Flame was the name of the goddamn cat of my father. So this is a white cat, what it describes. So that's the reason why I see the option snow. And honestly, I can't really think of any Spanish or Asturian sounding names. I may just have to go with snow. Or no, I don't want to say anything that would be derogatory. As much as I often say derogatory stuff in my videos, but no, we can't do that here because sometimes we do things a bit classy here in Crusader Kings 3. Think of your ancestors. What if I named the cat after the earliest ancestor? Like, oh, way back to Leopold, founder of it. When did he live? Woo! He was born in 498 and died at 550. Okay, maybe not him because people will not pronounce that name correctly in either line. Just screw it. Just call him Snow. I got nothing. Sorry, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. I got nothing. Oh, I should pet that right now because I need to get rid of that stress. I find snow asleep in my chambers. As I sit down and beside her, I'm greeted by a quiet, confused chirp. However, I start to run my fingers through her white fur. She quickly starts purring in contentment, and the sound seems to relax my whole being. Thank you, my friend. We ought to give Rome back at some point. I mean, it'll be a big piety gain. So just wait until you're a child. The Liberty faction, however. Crap. Who's the biggest contributor of this faction? 24, 29, but oh, okay, it goes further on down from here, so the biggest contributor is him. Oh, and that won't work, so I mean, he hasn't done anything wrong. Oh, he's in the middle of a war. Oh, you're expanding again. Oh, crap. Too far away to... What the hell is she doing all the way over in Cumania? I was hoping to, you know, get a betrothal so we can put a stop to this, but okay, not them, so I'd like to keep the crown authority here. Navarra. Not betrothed. How about to me? We'll get alliance with them, and the one that contributes, you know, second most. This will put an end to it. I hope. Well, we're getting somewhere. No chance of acceptance. Oh, I noticed it's a known criminal. Already punished. Possible punishments to revoke a title. Known criminal allowing me to revoke a title. Well, let's not rush it here. So just please wait. And I can't murder yet. What the hell am I going to use that hook for? As a child, that's not much of a use. So, Pelagio II went from Anglo-Saxon to a local Italian. Alrighty. You know what this means? Well, the Waldism is extinct. Now we just gotta deal with converting the Mandaeans and Waldisians, and there's a tiny bit of orthodoxy over there. Does that count, Orthodox? Orthodox Italian. As long as it's not in my holy sites, my holy site, by my holy site I mean Santiago, as long as it's not everyone's controlled, it's fine. Not the culture head yet. Yeah, I know the over domain limit is also a big problem with that. But you just wait until I hold him. Damn, I wish I wasn't a child, because I need to marry somebody with good stewardship. Fortunately, she has stewardship education. I think I picked the right one, even though I may have to break that patrol rule. Maybe just deal with that, Liberty faction. May have to kill him, because I don't want to lose, this ability for me to revoke vassals. Vassals can be retracted, and changing succession laws. I don't want to lose that ability of it. Brother founded a cadet branch of his own. Well, you're the one that got disinherited by my father, but it's the reason why he chose me over you. So, if that's going to be your future, so be it. So, what, Jill? What's the matter with you? Well, this is gonna get them to shut up. They're about to send an ultimatum very soon. So there you go. You cannot join that faction anymore. And Liberty faction has been disbanded. Until it comes up again. I just need to grow up right now and find the right spouse that'll be that is excellent in stewardship. Liberty faction starts again. My vassal mayor rather approaches me, rage in his eyes and cat in hand, held by the scruff of his neck as he thrusts cat in my face. I see that's my dear Snow. I found this little monster among my things. What was it? Scratched to bits, was covered in piss. She's just a cat. And plus, hurry up and die, you heretic. I don't know what's their view against cats. Well, to be fair, you live over there, and I guess you can't blame me for wishing independence. Alright, let's speed it up a bit. Oh yeah, there goes that malcontent. Unfortunately, gotta give it to them. Just to keep them away from factions. Looking at things. Hang on. Keep your eye on the Liberty faction. Slow down here, about to turn 16. Anyway, it was such a pain. I was walking the gardens when Suddy came out of the greenery, pushed me down in the mud. He's laughing all the while. He won't leave me alone. I don't know what to do. This little boy's the worst! Can I pet my cat again? I can't pet him until 1081. Well, there's always a hunt and a feast. Because, you know, this is going to be your coming of age. If you want to be the best in the world, then you gotta go hunt. And then you gotta feast. Just like father. With the help of Monica, I have achieved an understanding of diplomacy that far exceeds that of any of my peers. You don't have a natural inclination toward the subject. My mastery is still an achievement. Empress Donacia, God rest her soul, has overseen my education and greatly contributed to my knowledge of diplomacy. As I take my first steps into adulthood, I find myself reminiscing about some of the people who have made an impact on the man I've become. The friendship I shared with meant a lot to me when we were both young, and to still have him by my side means a lot. The things that my little bully put me through as a child still weigh heavy on me. Every time I see him, my mood turns sour. Emperor Osoriu, you're a man now. I am a charismatic negotiator. Nope, I'm gray immense. That's even better. Also, break up its patrol. Whatever comes to the Liberty faction, we'll take them out. I'll be willing to defend the crown. Now the time to find somebody with the best stewardship of the land. And with good traits, especially. Damn. Okay, what about, okay, high stewardship of high learning, but apparently the best one's this one, but it's too old for me. Maybe her, but problem is, in her 30s. But at least this one is the only one that's closest to my age. So, you know, I'm pinning that so I can remember to look back for that name. It's like, okay, maybe you should look for the ones that are, you know, betrothed. God dang it, you know, for betrothal. So you have to look for age then. Starting from 12, or, no, it's gotta be closer, because I'm gonna need that right now. Or as soon as ever. As long as they have a stewardship education, and you ain't got no guardian. Waiting 2 years isn't gonna... When is your birthday? Oh no, waiting a year will do. Even though you are a bastard child. Yes, a loving wife who is also deceitful. That's what I could see. So you might be the winner here. Especially that you're getting a stewardship education while you got a good base of it. You know, screw it. It's gonna be her. Now, oh, and by the way, before I pick that lifestyle, I just want to point this out to you. No, not here. Damn it, Swordmaster. The legacies. You know, since I've been gone for warfare, the monthly martial lifestyle experiences does increase a little bit faster than usual, even if I do not have its education, so I can be at the best of both. You could say I'm pretty good all around, except for stewardship because of the arbitrary trait, which is bad. And I'll be getting diplomacy perks a lot faster. So what to start off with? Let me see here. Well, I do have a habit of sending gifts. I think that foreign affairs sounds very good. But, August, however, it just means, especially when you get down to Commission Epic, for additional prestige and piety, which is easy to get these days since we're a big country. And it's also a surefire way to get a little bit more renown. But then again, there's always family, and they're always very, very useful. Man, I'm kind of divided. Huh. Wait, I just want my vassals to, like me, man, so they'll be preventing liberty wars, so I think having more diplomacy will definitely help out, so. 2 years each of a perk. That is excellent. I cannot remember the last time. We have to look up Kingdom of Asturias. When was the last time we had a character with a level 4 education? We never had one. So you're the first? Oh. Well, the Serbian woman's out, and the Greek is in. And I hope her stewardship education goes well, as I'm the new culture head. And we'll get married in a year's time. Again, my current fascination is Van Gonels, which will take about 6 years. Oh, now I have culture exposure for a communal government, so that increases the maximum existent development penalty. As their emperor, my vassals owe me their allegiance. My word is law, but how much is obedience without devotion worth? In times of crisis, a slow response or a half-hearted effort could lead to disaster. Can I afford such a risk? I will win their unwavering loyalty. I'll get a tiny bit of stress for that. Oh, don't forget to go hunting. This is your coming of age, alright? It's also a good opportunity to get some prestige. Bounding through the farmlands, I'm getting on a majestic stag I've been chasing for hours. Just as I prepare to strike, I hear my Marshal Duke Sebastian cry out in pain. He has fallen and he's clutching his leg. Oh, here's a... I'll tend to him. That'll get him to like me a bit better. 2 amber eyes follow me as across the hallway. A small meow breaks silence as snow pounces from my ankles. She may be young, but she's nonetheless ferocious. As she pants away, she lets me a gleaming gift where she found him. Thank you, fair lady. 2 gold coins. What a useful thing. Yeah. Everything that could go wrong soon did so, but there were silver linings to be found. And now the feast. Welcome, friends. First of many feasts. Did everything I could, ensuring that Mayor Munoz and Duke of tangled section could be as far and fair as possible. It was not enough. Now they come to blows in the middle of my feast. One of the guards close to the throne looks to me in order to intervene. Halt! We'll talk about this later. Already showing my skills. Play after play the food's problem into great hole. An unmistakable smell reaches me. I smell found myself like some concept of yarrow and left down was sensitive to a lemon. And something I said I forgot to tell the cook. I bid you all welcome. I pray to find the people who like me. We put on that yarrow over there who is steel, wrong culture, and wrong religion. Bingo. All too easy. It's what you get for spreading Waldesianism here. Waldesians in Provence. Bastards. Don't you dare protect. Die, you! How dare you return to the wrong religion? I ought to kill you for this. But my intrigue is alright. So it's plausible. Soon. Next year. It may look like you still got a lot of numbers, but I think most of those numbers are actually of mine that I'm not contributing. Because we just basically quit the war. Ah yes, do not forget about Italy. Because, you know, we gotta finish them off, but... Oh, I know what to do. I think it's about time to return Rome. Return Rome back to the papacy. There'll be big piety gain. Do that in a moment. Yeah, factionalism is discouraged around here. Whoa. Today, with the passing of the Infantemencia, the future of Hispania has changed its course. We'll never know what kind of ruler she would become, or Dev's the blessing curse. Well, to be fair, she was 78. One tale ends, and another begins. I'll start having children of my own. No, that's Mencilic. Croatia? What the heck? And where are you from? Yeah, you're Croatian, that's one thing. Taram. Oh. Anyways, as Emperor, I've been obliged, obliged to attend a local jousting tournament, but the contests have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. On the other hand, I just noticed a merchant dropping off a cart of spiced wines. Oh dear, no. I'll have the crowd cheering me on, because I got the prowess. As I walk outside, I'm greeted by the sight of my vassal Duchess Godo crouching beside my cat Snow, petting her head. This is a quite lovely cat you have, my lord. Well, thank you. Thank you, you evil woman, you. Despite the fact you are virtuous and forgiving, but still. The things that you do in life isn't good. Definitely yep, we have connected Romagna with the rest of the other parts of the North African coast. So there's no way to conclusively prove it. Mayor Osoriu I has brought forward evidence that Godo is not the daughter of despot Isidoros of Thessalonica. She was fathered by Count of How could my own sister do this? On the other hand, proclaim this yet her customary guide. It's her words. Ah, finally. Let me see. How'd you do? Gritting my teeth for this. But, are there any better ones out here? Because it's not exactly what I had in mind. Because I thought it would do at least a bit more better. Sorry, no. Can't. There's gotta be someone with good stewardship and young. And with good learning. Like I need somebody that's a bit even. I already got enough diplomacy for me to last a lifetime. Has to be in the early 20s, lower 20s. And I saw her earlier. I once rejected her, but got the same education, but wasn't it slightly better than Nicoletta? Oh, you can view it again. Yeah, it was slightly better. And not as good diplomacy, but the learning is still attractive to me. You know what, screw it, go for the Serb. There'll be children, but I have to get her focused on stewardship first. Where are you from exactly? Way over there. Kinswoman. Oh, okay. Even though you're not related at all. Okay. Oh, she's a homosexual, huh? Should have paid attention to that. Manage the domain. It's better than having with... Anyways, if my marriage to Empress Justina, the realm expects to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well my right to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during time of jubilation. I would like to get back up there just to be prestigious as my father. I'll let my subjects enjoy the best without worry or care. My money is fine. Oh yeah, we did increase the development a few, which reminds me about the development parts. Something I never really got down to look at. I mean, besides, we know that Cordoba's a well-developed area, but I noticed the decision to found university, and, well, we can either build a university in Salamanca, Madrid, Siena, or Coimbra. So, which place has got the best development? You know, our taxation is excellent. Salamanca. That's the county level. 13, 15 for Coimbra. Madrid, 22. About Siena, 25 for Siena. Well, Siena is going to remain in our hands for a long time, so perhaps I should put my steward over there too. I know it's going to take a lot of time to increase the development of Siena, which, actually, that's a lot faster. What gives? Existing development? Development growth impact from other county modifiers. Again, this is next to well-developed territory, compared to Cordoba, where it's the center of it. And one of the requirements to build such a university has got to be exalted among men, and I'll be nicknamed the Scholar. All counties of a university gains a special building slot for university. The University of Siena. which is ran by the Count who is of a wrong faith, but don't care, because the responsibility belongs to the Duke there. Oh, you're a heretic too. We really gotta root out these people one day. And don't forget about your piety. So it's time to restore the Pope in Rome. You'll get in 1,000. Let the Pontiff be welcomed. Bingo. Okay, now. Now you are wedged between our empire and Byzantium. And you got your own troops, too, for you to contribute to what's left of that crusade. But the land is still Italian, right? Yes. Known for my dedication to faith. Now we can finish off what's left of Italy, and then I will create the kingdom title of Italy. Recreate, I should say. When it starts this war, well then, in conclusive, do you wish to start the war anyway? So are you saying if it would be a waste if I try it, experiment it, see what happens? One of the siege weapon goes to the capital. Go up there. You too. And capture King Andreas so we can end it quickly. Once he gets away, then that's fine by me. Go kick his ass. You're outnumbered. Got you surrounded. Nope, no king. I would give that kingdom title to him, but he's of a wrong religion. But might ask something in return if he can. I'd imprison you, boy. Or maybe to him. Well, I don't know, because they hold most of the land. All the Satanism is strong up there. I mean, I like to be a well-known diplomat. It's a good reputation to have. And go this way first. And telling my wife to focus on managing domain, eventually she will go for a stewardship focus. And whatever relates to it, and hopefully increase her skills. Snow puts me with yet another dead rat. I could do nothing but praise her. The castle's never been this free of roses before. Keep up the good work. So that's a health boost. Help out. didn't my message about this because I support plots from what their studies should know about your Chakotay. Pavel and Annika are engaged in a elective affair. My niece, who the one who educated me. Very thorough disturbs me. We got it. Salt the damn thing. Just for a little more money. Right. Now, who's gonna run this land? Because it ain't gonna be him. Because it's of the wrong faith. Eek. It would have been you, but that would be too costly. Or just appoint an entirely new, good thing, vassal of the right faith. Unless you know an Italian. Yeah, we got an Italian. But too young. Here's our guy. Wait! He's of the wrong religion. Good thing I caught that. Be careful, most Italians are of the sins. Oh, Cisalpine is actually the main culture up there. Tend to forget. Far too many. Oh, Catholicism. Here we go. Doesn't matter if they're Cisalpine or Italian, they're Latins. Chancellor. Feeling fine, but I won't get children out of that. It would be too late to be even considered. So any Cisalpine or Italians to run the region. But it looks like the winner is you, and we're related. In addition, Duchy of Piedmont and the Kingdom of Italy. You shall have it all. Now it's your responsibility, and it's a big one for you. Well, actually, no, I don't have children of my own yet. But she's a homosexual, so I don't know what the fertility is going to be like. I cannot seduce or romance her because she's not attracted to men. But I hope one day we'll get together. Unless I get attracted by another woman with great stewardship. So Italy is now secure at the most part, even though it's divided between Hispania, Burgundy, what's left of Ravenna, and the most serene republic of Venice, which is strong because of the cities and titles they hold. A little more than he should. So, that's how many wars we're going to have to fight to get all of Italy. But not Venice itself. So it's possible that we may have a series of Hispanian and Venetian wars coming. Oh my goodness, the Pope is coming huge. I think we should return to the Crusade. The Pope just done hired a bunch of mercenaries that he can afford. And he can. He has hired every single mercenary in the world. I mean, the papacy's already there with all of the other mercenaries. Perhaps we should return. And this is going to be my opportunity for me to become a crusader, just to pick up my pick up more martial and prowess. But the question is, who are my knights? And the other question is, can I afford such an undertaking? Hunchback, Holy Rifle. Come on in. I know it's probably a bad idea and it's going to be costly, but should we really assist the Pope? Because it's going to be coming in with huge reinforcements and in addition to our number of troops there. Even though it's going to take a lot, but maybe this is our last chance. Speaking of which, check the prisoners that we've captured. Military strength. Age. Right. We're looking for any males that have good or decent prowess that can be recruited as knights. Well, we'll just recruit you. Just you. I guess we're going to be returning to the Crusade. Let's just have another shot at it, but at least pick up the Crusader trait. But wait, don't you know that you just recently disbanded these men and it's going to take months to get back everything? Okay, then we'll leave by September. They say about 5 months, so therefore I'm going to leave in September. Watch your step now, because you're going to be a knight. How the vassals? They're almost behind me. Then we'll switch it to... Gee, I don't know, because traits aren't good, but... Are we at the point where we'll just pick somebody good? Obese. Oh no, she'll be dead soon. 93? Damn, you live longer than my father. Well then, there's always Bernardo. He's a bit better than her. Snows, let's see. Osoriu, the cat's got to go. Wife Empress Justina is holding Snow up by the skin of her neck, eyes red, nose running. I can't not stand this anymore. I can barely breathe when she's around. And I will not give Snow away. You're gonna have to learn to deal with it. Development increased in Siena. Just saw it. Now it's 26. And how long will it take? 3 years. So every 3 years, as long as he's alive, and every 3 years, if we could get the County of Siena up to 40 development, which would make Cordoba jealous in terms of development, to be where the first university of the Empire shall be built. Before I will switch it back to Cordoba to get development up twice, so it'll be even. So many people leaving the Crusade. Where's the enemy? There's a lot more out there. Let's do it. We're gonna go out there again. I totally forgot about the renown, the pick a legacy, because I originally had this in mind, so I could get better education traits, because that's what I wanted to save on it at this time. But having up to 2,000 would be this or this, but I've already made up my mind. And plus it's increased fertility since my wife is not attracted to me yet. And you just wait a good few years, then my future generations will have better educations than before. You're not out on the front line, are you? Glad I gave Rome back to its rightful owner. That was a pious move. We have a lot of great knights. Alright. Here's our plan. Oh dear. Should we really go out there? Yes, we will go out there. 'Cause we are mad. Mind if I take command? This is just to pick up the Crusader trait. This is just to provide backup. Oh, no. You're going over there. You're the one with the siege weapons. We're just gonna land together. Well, this one goes there. That one goes there. Okay. Here. This is our last chance. Partial occupation. Here comes papal reinforcements. If we can work together, we could finally defeat their large armies. In fact, they're heading there now. If they can. They're not gonna go. I think they just got scared out of them. But we're not. Uh-oh. Is the papacy insane? The papacy is going over there and we're going with them. We just done made the landings. You madman. My first crusade, and yet we're going to join them very soon. And we have. We're coming. Look at the men-at-arms. And more reinforcements on the way, including some of mine. '49s, 59 fighters, and countless men-at-arms. And we have a huge advantage over them now. And who's the commander? A Tengri Bulgarian holy warrior. Mercenary captain. As I open my eyes in the dark, I have immediately overwhelmed by an ominous feeling. Is someone watching me? Are you ready to embrace the truth, Osoriu? I recognize the voice anyway. That's my brother, Pate Velasco. The horn god of his blessing. Will he accept it? Well, I'm a zealot. And my father lived long because of the stuff I heard about him. Screw it! I'll pet my cat later. First big victory, if there was one. Let's all go up there, so I can begin this siege. And then we'll split the rest of them up. Okay. I'll be moving on up here. Army stand poised to take part of the Crusade for Syria. St. George will soon rise victorious. The blood of the heathens painted so red. May St. George lead us to victory. Now I'm a proper Crusader now. What one's the one to sequence? This one. This one stays. The other two are gonna go that way. Damn this attrition. You'll be fine in their company. Who's the guy that knows a lot about siege warfare? No. Covers. Up to you. Help with their siege. Actually, go join with the others. Not a son of a... Why'd you leave us? Get back here. All that. Let's figure out the situation here. Owner is over 5 years in debt. May win? Oh no. Get up there. This is worse than I thought. We can't escape from it. I guess we'll have to... Nope, I'm not gonna hold us down here. Anyways, I looked down to see my cat Snowdrop scroll. I hate sealed in my nights. This stinks stuff. Given to your curiosity, skim the text. For I do not believe in God. The world must know this. Zealous, you know. Well, we won't have our pikemen. Well, this is what we get for splitting our forces up. Too late now. If I get captured, and that's terrible. At least they were hurting for certain. At least I wasn't captured. Right, you lots are all the way over there. Oh, we're going all the way to Acre. I thought we were going to make a stand here, but instead... Well, it's these guys. And the siege weapons. And they're gone. Get back over there and meet up with the others. I think it would be better to stick with them. Stick with the papal forces. Are they even out on the front? No. Can't capture him. We are without siege weapons and pikemen, so that's a bit of a handicap. Okay. I get the fellow this. She's got a hook on me. She'll probably want a tax reduction or levies reduction. If we were to fight them here, we would probably lose. But if we fight these guys, We'll probably lose too. Surprised that the realm hasn't, gone. Well, the little thing just started, and they're the ones defending. Well, this may drive some of their forces away from it. They're going to be committed to that front. We can't stick together forever because here's another reason why we can't beat them. Well, we don't have a supply problem yet. Let me see the other commanders. Like, who's got the best advantage? Let me see. Me with 18, with 34, 16. Switch. For those with more advantage. Open terrain expert. It's all drylands from here. Even with these changes, it ain't enough. This guy split up. Go here. Give us time to resupply. Even though the bastards won't let us. Which is our friends. Because there's just too many to gather. Attrition. No attrition. But you'll be dangerously close. Out of supply, I see. Can't take them on there. Nope. Yes. Defending a desert mountains. We'll probably win. But I'll make commander. Perhaps we should engage there. And the only place to resupply is those that they occupy, but the papal forces are still moving in and around. And we can't really establish a foothold anywhere. While the Crusader forces are going after a different target. Let's help them out with that. They say we may win here. Is that so? But god dang it, they're too fast for us. Even with our combined strength, we would still lose. But if we face them up there, that one we will win. It's only referring to the other armies that were set to face. Oh, I got him. I know what to do here. We'll defeat him here. All together now. Say it's even, but it may not go our way because they're committing all those forces here, all these mixed units. This could be another disaster, and I'm going to say this right now. If we lose this battle here again, we're withdrawing back home. We can't handle anything. You can take the capital, and that'll be good for your war score. Take his heir, and may make a difference, but we are without fighting, but we have quite a disadvantage. Yeah, we're badly outnumbered here. And don't forget I'm here too. I think we may have the upper hand here. Remember, we ain't got no siege weapons. So we'll split up here. I'll be heading over there. Yeah, you're definitely wounded. And you two just head over there. See, there's actually good supply limit for both of you. Damn it, this is not what I mean. This, I want to take this area. I know it's going to take attrition because of drylands, but this is we don't have siege weapons anymore. And it's going to take a while to raise them back. If I give it another month, and then we'll have these weapons back in action. You know, you still got to ship them over here. And the pikemen are not all the way in the stand too. Okay. Get them on over here. This you'll be gathering. You are to bring them to here. Take it Damascus. Got the heir in prison. Is that how that works? Crusader Kingdoms. Yes. I got Magnaus. Oh, it's just 500 of them, man. Oh, these Paulician jokers. We are about to reach high medieval in about 8 years. So this will be the last war that we will use these old ones before we get these new Magnaus. So it'll be much more effective siege. Leave this alone because of current exposure. Its research is faster. And I have issues with speed, so horseshoes will be next. Then Crown Authority. And then I'll start looking at High Medieval tech stuff. Oh, here comes some more. More are gathering. No siege weapons, but we're getting lucky with the rolls here. We just need to occupy these territories so we can start resupplying again. That's our priority. Another 1,000 renown and we'll get that in the future. Remember. These guys are wildly bastards, aren't they? Can we help them? Yeah, I think we should. Cut them all. Cut off those reinforcements. Oh, we're getting outnumbered here. Go save them. Getting outnumbered here. Here are the archers. Eek. We still held our ground, But damn it, where are those siege weapons? Oh, here they are. They're coming still. Just bring them to here, and then split the armies up. Hell, quick. Hope for a son in the future that has better traits. After all, you're married to a homosexual Serbian woman. Right after we take this area, we're gonna take the mountains. We're gonna live up in these mountains so we can resupply properly. Where's our siege master? The guy who knows his stuff. 5th Army is the one with the siege weapons. Merge in. I got the pikemen addition, a few new knights. Okay. Go occupy this area next. As for us, we're just gonna try to resupply here. Yep, this is good supply. And you're quite fresh with the new army that we just merged in. Yeah, barely enough. Go up here then. Every little bit helps. You know they'll be back in greater numbers. Yep, that's what we mean. You know this was coming. Just can't get a moment's respite with these bastards, can't we? Oh, there's something else you should know about him. He's an aggressive attacker. He's reckless. He's an unyielding defender. They really want Holmes back. Madman. Go help out with the siege as you were. This army was originally stationed over there. Back to your posts. Taking parts of Syria now. And how long has this crusade been? 12 years! That's unacceptable. And I'm just getting started. Alright, good supply here, so station here. We're gonna just stick together. This is fully supplied. And we're about to be fully supplied here. Now it's your turn to get resupplied. Once we're all good and ready, then we'll continue our advance northwards. Particularly to Cezanne. We're just gonna keep occupying all the way up to Excedrin, Aleppo, and all the other great places. That is noted. So, southern Syria is almost under all of our control. And you know the papacy has, well, quite enough money to maintain, unless they've been hiring more mercenaries than they need to be. This endless crusade, is this our chance to make a comeback? We have severely shattered their enemy forces. Some aren't more supplied than others. Who took you? Oh, yeah, that man. I know we're at war, but he's not he's not leading an army right now, is he? No, he still remains in Damascus. We have his heir, but we're not capturing a kingdom. And we contribute the most now. Doing that again. Unless we get that score up until the Pope says, you know what, call it off. This has gone too long. That remains to be seen. My army still's got the best knights. Hope for a son. And with good traits. If not, then oh well. It's going to be what's going to be. Going south, huh? Oh yeah, one piece of Syria that's not yet taken. How well supplied are you? Because we don't want to go until we're good and ready. Okay, so low level levy contribution. Feudal contract negotiations with block because she used a hook on me. Okay. Alright, we're ready to march again. Shazan. Head there. This one's got hills. Need to take more strategical places. Each alliance grants +1. I know it ain't much, but I'm not looking to make alliances at this point. I don't have enough children. Ducal conquest. Yeah, that'll be useful in our future wars against Venice. To take more of Italy. Just be on standby. We will help out with other forces when need be. Here comes these savages again. Savages. I know you're zealous, but maybe that's the reason why you are vengeful zealous, man. It's because you just want to avenge your father. And yet you are here. You have a good prowess, but you have no military experience. We don't have a focus on strategists, but I believe that'll be until he finishes up with him becoming a diplomat. He's a diplomat at heart, a military man second. If we were to fight these guys now, it would be very bad for us. What if we put all of us together? We'll still lose. Because of their numbers. That's a high quality thing, that's just a knight's thing. Don't worry about that. Well, what if we cut off the reinforcement? You know, pick them up piece by piece. First army, top Osmo. Come run! You're the one that took my father. We're coming after you. Fortunately, we won't be able to catch them. Damn. Yeah, I've always wanted to avenge my father for what they've done. Can't defeat them there in either places. But at least cut them off over there. Kill some of their reinforcements. Which it'll do for a time. captured someone. It's a start. Remember, no matter what, we cannot defeat them. No matter where we make a stand, we will be defeated. Because they outnumber us greatly. But just keep an eye on them. We're well supplied, so it should be alright. No, I know where they're going. I don't know. If we can capture the Sheikh himself, the one who imprisoned my father, this Hasha smoker, we'll be able to defeat him. Assassinating him won't work. But beware, he's got very good prowess. And he's got a war horse of his own. He's diligent, humble, but fickle, man. If I see your name and you get captured, I'm going to execute you. I do not care if you got money, I will kill you. I will avenge my father. That's him. Kick his ass for me. I got my eye on you, right? He's the best commander of the entire Crusader now. He's outmatched. Somebody ought to capture or wound him. As I waved outside of every chair each minute feels like a lifetime. Christina screams to cease with no entrance card or places. Something is wrong. I can feel it in my bones. The door opens. That midwife's wretched expression confirms all my fears. I'm so very sorry, my lord. Lady Christina, your son are both in heaven now. Why? Why, Saint Bridget, what have I done to deserve this? And it was a son, too. He's joined, but he got away again. We're making a comeback. Well, marry someone else with good stewardship then. That was a bit sad. I mean, I need someone with good stewardship and good learning too. At a decent age. Because perhaps her. But the problem is she's chaste, heterosexual. I'll take it. Once you get up there, split our forces again. We gotta resume this siege. Where are you? Guess he's been reassigned. I mean, is that man... Yeah, I mean, we know he's a vassal, but is he also their, buried for the Imperials? I don't know, but if I see him out there, he's mine. If only I had the ability to antagonize enemies, like in the old Crusader Kingdoms too. Okay, head up there. Yeah, split our armies again. I know it's attrition, but we need all the soldiers we can get. Oh, what else I could do with that? Besides the murder. I mean, you can't murder somebody who's at war, but still. But remember, he hails from Tal Basma. If you see that flag there with his forces, that's when we shall engage. We'll end this episode soon. We will see the conclusion of the crusade in the next episode. Seems we're making an ultimate comeback, but the real question is, can we really turn this whole thing around? Okay, wait for the papacy to be finished. So, it's 46% war score now, so the question is, ladies and gentlemen, can we really take all of Syria? And mind you, we are #1 for war contributions. Okay. I mean, I knew you were married. It's just the question is who and what culture. It's strange, but I'll take it. A Catholic is a Catholic. So remember, that man, he's got his army active again. So hopefully we shall meet him, even though we both have similar prowess, but if I meet him in battle, then I hope I get a chance to imprison or even kill him. And if the war is over, I'm going to assassinate him. He will pay for what he's done to my father. Maybe I will or will not get my revenge. I mean, who knows? This is going to be an interesting episode, the next one. This, how long has it been? 14 years now for this crusade. And are we really going to make an ultimate comeback? We'll find out. Till then, so long for now.